Well, there is unjust discrimination, for instance, where you say that a fellow human being, because the color of his skin is not accorded the same rights as someone of let's say, who's Caucasian, and that's a kind of discrimination which is unjust and immoral. But there is a discrimination which is perfectly just and good, and namely that's the discrimination between what is right and what is wrong, between what is according to our human nature and what is contrary to our human nature. And so the Catholic Church, in teaching that sexual acts between persons of the same sex are intrinsically evil, are against nature itself, is simply announcing the truth, helping people to discriminate right from wrong in terms of their own activities. What does this mean in the concrete case of someone whom we encounter who, for whatever reason, is attracted to act in this way, is attracted sexually to persons of the same sex, and is even attracted to sexual activity with a person of the same sex? We must be absolutely compassionate. We have no right to deny the human dignity of that individual who suffers from this attraction, which is against nature. But our compassion for the person should first and foremost lead us to be honest with him or her, and to try to help him or her to come to know that this attraction is not right, and to deal with it in a way in which we're all capable of dealing as moral beings, to correct in themselves this attraction and to strive more and more to redirect their affections and so forth in a way which respects God's law. And so it's not at all an unfair discrimination to say, well, no, persons who are attracted in this way, we can't do them any good by making up a new idea of marriage contrary to the way in which God has created us, so that now a marriage between a man and woman is no different than a marriage between a man and a man, or a woman and a woman. And this really, when we stop to think about it, it simply is right reasoning. Our Lord illuminates us also in this regard through reason, but also then we find the teachings of the Church, in the Holy Scriptures, and in the tradition, the further illumination, so that we understand why same-sex activity is always and everywhere wrong.